I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
You know, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We know who's going to hit, and you're all dead. Perfect. This is why I love Flare. Aw, damn it. Wait, was that me? Did I just knock out 2 Guardians with 1 bullet? I am amazing. I am worthy of the word Shepherd. Oh my god, there's a grenade. Oh, okay, that's all sorted. Thanks, guys. The question I must ask myself and carefully consider, do I kind of potentially waste your time and continue to look for that missing piece of resistance information? Or do we get straight on with the mission? It's a question I don't know. Sniper. Sniper is always the answer. It's all the world's problem. Okay, that's my fault. Okay, there's a lot of Guardians. Perfect. Wow, okay, not perfect. His head didn't explode, so that's not really a headshot. But you know what? Close enough. There we go. I'm getting better. I'm getting my fine motor skills back again. Eventually. Although I do remember it took me a lot longer last time, if I must
They've retracted
confess.
the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Yes. Pretty sure we just jumped straight down there, but I still want to know where to find that information. I do remember 1 being on that side, 1 being on this side, so therefore it's gotta be here. But my brain could be lying to me, just like it lied to me that there was a ship still in Garrus's armory. Not armory. What was that place called? Weapons Bay? Let's go with that. It sounds appropriate and therefore it must be true. Wait a second. Found it! There we go.
Perfect. This intel will give Human resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Okay. I'm lost now. How do we get out? Let's try and make a hasty retreat. Not really a retreat, since we're not leaving the area. We still need that Prothean to come with us. Whether he comes willingly or not, that's a totally different matter. But shush, it's okay. It's better than him going into Cerberus' hands. Alright. I know where I'm going, so let's try and run out of here. Clearly, the evidence of ladders means that people kind of fell down here all the time. Which, I find that actually slightly amusing. Not hilarious, just slightly amusing. Mainly because I'm imagining workers trying to examine the pod and then falling off. Oh, we can't. No. Why? Why does this exist? Why? Now then, you're gonna have to prepare for a little bit of a fight, especially for those of you who don't have Flare. Flare makes this next bit a whole lot easier. But, you know, I have faith in you guys. I know you viewers, and I know you can take on waves of Cerberus enemies.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Do I have warp ammo on?
Inbound.
Yes, I do.
Looks like we've got a siege on our hands.
It's fine. Let's just do this. And... yeah. I did it again! Oh! I'm sorry, you cannot understand the amount of pride I have right now. It's wonderful. Also, you see how how Flare really helps you in this situation? It just obliterates everybody before they can jump out of the shuttle. But I suppose I'll start using only the sniper for this next bit, just to see how easy it is to pick off these guys. Mainly because they've got 2 exits. One through there, and one around that corner. You can post one of your allies there, such as Liara. Actually, I think I just posted Garrus there, using your D-pad, and then post another one over there by doing that.
I'm on it.
You know what, screw it. Flare. I'm not gonna waste your time with silly dilly-dally.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time.
Clips might be handy, and there's some are. Perfect.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
How do you know, Liara? You weren't anywhere near it.
Next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
So can I, Liara. You're not that special, you know. You're not special. I am, because I'm the shepherd. I should not... Well, it's right next to the thing that we're meant to be guarding. It does drop depending on where you're stationed. So if you're stationed right next to the Prothean stasis pod, then it'll drop right where I'm standing now. So, you know, take that in consideration when you're trying to figure out where would be a good place to hold down and attack. Here, bad place. As you saw, I kind of got attacked from behind me, in front of me, and over there. Seriously outflanked from right here, but it's not an issue when I've got Flare. That sounds like some kind of special jazz move. When I've got Flare. You know what I mean, though. Also, when I've got really powerful snipers. And apparently don't give a crap about rocket launchers hitting my face. Ooh, let's take a look at his face. See who it is. Learn the name of our new compadre. Compadre? Is that the right word? I'm pretty sure I was looking for another word, not compadre. Comrade.
Got it.
Comrade is the word I was looking for.
Goddess.
Was he not what you were expecting?
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Or right now. Yep, right now. Wave hello to your friend. Oh, okay, not your friend. You see, if this was me, as soon as I got up, I would have probably shot him in the knees for doing that to me. But that does actually sound a little bit too renegade. Oh, if only I was a renegade, Shep. Then I could do that.
He's confused.
And apparently has lost a lot of muscle in his legs. That's right. You are...
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire.
Those are your words as well. That's the part I find funny.
Get your life pod now.
Surely the Reapers knew what they were trying to do and would have wiped all of them out. And, well, not only wiped them out, but ensured they were wiped out.
Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
Oh, he is not a happy camper.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me, while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Well, we reactivated the Prothean. I'm sure
sorry.
that would...
Human. Turian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
See, the difference
You
is
fight
if you
the
brought
Yes.
we will
Edie,
see.
it would have been synthetic, and I'm pretty sure he would have said this does not bode well. Oh, Javik. Anyway, I find it interesting that even though he read Shepard and got all of the human physiology, he adopted a Haitian accent. Surely he would have adopted something similar to Shepard's accent, which is American. Am I reading that correctly? It's an American accent. Let's go with that.
A living prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, he's causing trouble already. Or at least that's what I would assume. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you.
Really? You're trying to read more out of me?
I
You've
can
already...
sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
Or you could have
What
asked...
do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
You could have still asked. You know, the polite thing to do.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which...
Again, you could have asked.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction. Our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Plus, nobody believed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
We are building it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
Why did we get sent the Avatar of Vengeance? Why couldn't we get the Avatar of Brilliance or something like that? It would have been far more useful.
Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
Damn straight.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
What a dick.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
I don't know. What do you guys want to know? As if I'm asking you like you can actually go through space and time and tell me what you want. Let's just go in order here.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my
prone
enemy,
to violence
I would
describes
have
a
given
lot
him
of
wide
Krogan.
birth. There is great strength in his genes.
Yeah, fortunately he wasn't our enemy. That turned out rather well.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
I really find that interesting, mainly because the Geth of this cycle... Okay, before Reaper intervention, they were pretty much harmless. They didn't want war. They stayed beyond the Perseus Veil and never really bothered us, as long as we never really bothered them. It's kind of a win-win situation if you ask me.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
You know, I'm half and half about that plan. On the one hand, it would have been nice to have advanced knowledge about the Reapers and, actually been able to stop them so early on. On the other hand, I don't like the idea of being a slave race to the Protheans. So, kind of happy that they failed in that regard. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Do you wish they succeeded or failed? Or are you the same as me, kind of on the fence?
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?